I am the Lonely Necron, and welcome to my basement. So, recently I've done some games involving a baneblade that I bought recently. Mainly experiments on trying to destroy it. The Necrons did it in my gauntlet video recently. I put this baneblade up against my knight desecrator. And I had full faith in the desecrator. It failed me. It died. It did not survive against the baneblade. A friend of mine, I have his knight castellan. It's never won against the knight desecrator, but it also deserves a chance to go up against the baneblade, even though I can't really think of any, unless there's like a rebel guard grouping that manages to steal a baneblade and send this knight castellan after it. Like maybe that's a meta reason for this. Otherwise, it's just me having an experimental question of, can a knight castellan kill a baneblade? My friend Billy, Bleak Rides on YouTube. This is his AdMech Knight Castellan. I've had it for about a while now, I guess. A while. Time's such a funny concept. I've had it a while now. It's done a lot of good things in videos. Winning against the Knight Desecrator is not one of them. It's got all the basic standard loadout stuff. The Shieldbreaker missile, the twin Shieldbreaker cannons, twin meltas, the Volcano Lance, and the Plasma Decimator. It's got a lot of wounds, it's got an ion shield, Titanic feet if something gets close enough, but this thing has a lot of guns and not a lot of melee, so I don't anticipate it moving very often. Here we have my baneblade. This thing has made me super happy. It's just done so many good things. It was a pain in the ass to put together, but it's done a lot of good things. So it's got the two twin heavy flamer sponsons, the two twin heavy bolter sponsons, a twin heavy bolter in the front, along with the, I want to say it's the obliterator cannon maybe. Then the coax autocannon, the baneblade cannon, and the heavy stubber on the turret. Oh, that might actually be it. Oh yeah, the four las cannons on top of the sponsons. This thing has a lot of guns. Unfortunately, some of the really good stuff is only like a 12-inch range. This cannon, a round cannon thing, and the multi-meltas. Or heavy flamers, I don't know why I said melts. Either way, this should be a good fight. This guy did kill the other knight, so chances are pretty high that he can kill this thing. He's got the guns for it anyway. Alright, so I'm going to roll a deployment roller for these guys. We're going to set them up. And we're going to see who wins. Alright, so the baneblade won deployment. Chose to be on the right side. So that puts the knight castellan on the far left. Castellan failed to steal, so we're going to start off with the baneblade. I'm not entirely sure if I want to move the baneblade. I mean, the really big stuff is what's in range, so yeah, we'll not move it this turn. We'll just shoot with the stuff that's in range. So, alright, well, so the last cannons didn't really do anything. They pretty much failed to wound. The coaxial autocannon also failed to wound. The baneblade cannon did manage to get 2 wounds in, doing 6 damage. So puts the castellan down to 22. Yeah, it's a good start. It does make it the knight castellan's turn. That thing's pretty much in range for everything except for the meltas. So the castellan's not going to move for probably ever. Almost everything's in range, so it's just going to go ahead and shoot with everything it has. Alright, so went ahead and supercharged the plasma decimator because why not? It's got a lot of health. It did take a point of damage from the, rolling a 1 thing, but did manage to wound the baneblade for a couple points with that. Almost everything else kind of missed, but that volcano lance definitely wounded it. Did 12 points of damage, so yeah, did almost half its health in one little shooting phase. I'd say the castellan's off to a great start on that. Doing a lot better than Desecrator was at this point, so yeah, that'll make it the Baneblade's turn. Do I want to move it? Like, I do kind of want to move it just to get it in closer range for the other guns. Yeah, I should probably try and move it. Alright, so with 16 health, the Baneblade is at the very bottom limit of the top main bracket thing, so it still goes to 10. And because the tank itself is 9 inches long, so much of it was sticking out of the edge there that, yeah, it's 32 inches away, so even though he's hitting on 5s, he definitely has a lot more guns to shoot with, so we're definitely going to exercise those now, so and try and shoot the crap out of this castellan. Hitting on 5s, but whatever, it's still worth a try. Alright, well, the Baneblade definitely earned something. Some fighting backness? I don't know, he did a whole lot of damage to this Knight Castellan here. One of the las cannons did some damage, one of the heavy bolter rounds did some damage. The Baneblade cannon did some decent damage to it. In the end, the Knight Castellan has 6 health left. Something like 15 damage done to it, so it's hurt. It knows it's hurt. It's not in a good place. Alright, that makes it the Knight Castellan's turn. It's, again, not going to move, but it is going to start shooting away again. It did do a lot of damage, so maybe it can kill it this turn? I don't know, we'll see. So at 6 health, that thing is only hitting on a 5. So of course, why not? Gotta supercharge the plasma decimator. Of course. Took a point of damage because I rolled a 1. Missed with everything else pretty much, except for the volcano lance, which does a whole hell of a lot of damage. So he did 15 points of damage to the Baneblade, and it had 16, so it's got 1 health left. So it's pretty much got this turn to try and kill the castellan. It's certainly not going to move, so yeah, it's just going to shoot with as much as it can. So at 1 health, this thing has he hits on 6s. So he missed with everything except for the Baneblade cannon. He managed to do 3 damage to the castellan, putting it down to 2 health. Alright, well, based on what the Knight Castellan has done every turn to this Baneblade, it's probably going to destroy it this turn. But anything is indeed possible, so we're not going to move the castellan because he just doesn't need to. And we'll just dump everything we can into the Baneblade. Alright, 2 health, yeah. 5s to hit. Once again, the did not supercharge the plasma decimator this time, just did it normal time, But yeah, the volcano lance was the real winner here. Only needed to do 1 damage to it, did 11. It did actually, I rolled a 6, and the Baneblade exploded too, so yay. So like only like the 3rd or 4th time that thing's died. And it had its first official explosion. Yay! Something non-Necron that killed the Baneblade. It makes me happy. It's unlikely that I will ever put the AdMech against the Imperial Guard, but if I ever do, or if there's ever like another Titanic kind of battle, at least the Knight Castellan has a chance against the baneblade. Which I find super ironic because the baneblade killed the Knight Desecrator, and the Knight Desecrator has never lost to the Knight Castellan, so super odd how that worked out. Although it could be because the Desecrator has the Ion Shield and the baneblade does not. Alright, well, I am super pumped. That was super, super awesome. I think the Castellan kind of got a little bit of revenge. Maybe not against the Desecrator, but like maybe indirectly against the Desecrator because it killed the baneblade. That's a hope. If you made it to the video, made it to the end of the video. I do appreciate it. It's been a rough week, so yeah, glad that I can get something filmed. I splurged again, and I bought another baneblade, but I'm gonna make a Stormlord out of it, so it can carry around some of my Cadian shock troops. So hopefully here, maybe in a month or so, I can have some sort of like a tank convoy transport kind of video thing where the guard get jumped by somebody. Maybe we can have like a longer, weirder, like a convoy gauntlet. I don't know. My brain's been going in weird thoughts lately, so. But yeah, if you made it to this part, I appreciate it a lot. And I hope you have a wonderful day.